I don't think we can really afford to... I don't think we can afford to wait for this game to start, so we're gonna have to switch back to... we'll go jump in our room. Yeah, that game starts at 47. That means if the game goes more than 30 minutes, we are gonna miss it, so we're gonna... We'll go get prepped for our series. Which should be very competitive with Rain versus them. Let's go find out what our picks and bans are. Alright, so let's reset the teams. Reset team A, reset team B. Rain versus them. We'll go find out all the details that you all want to know for you guys. So, playoffs, round 3. No, round 2. Yeah. Rain versus them, picks and bans. Let's have a look here. So, Rain have banned Sleeping Giant, them have banned Shatter. And for the picked maps, Rain picked Warrior's Path for game number 1. Them picked the Alpha Spawn. Them have picked North for map number 2. Rain picked the Alpha Spawn. Rain picked Trap for game number 3. Them picked Bravo Spawn. Them picked Hotspot for game number 4. Rain picked Bravo Spawn. And finally, Land of Fire was the random decided map. Rain changed their ban, and Land of Fire comes out. Rain will be Bravo Spawn for that game. Let's go look at the ship bans. So, ship bans for Rain. Rain have banned Des Moines, Minotaur. I'll throw you on the best of 5 scene so you can actually take a look at what the ship the maps were. Rain bans Des Moines, Minotaur, Brisbane, Worcester once again. Minimizing that smoke play potential. Them bans. Them have banned Petro, Moskva, Stalin, Des Moines. So there's definite potential for the French. Petro, Stalin, Moskva, and Des Moines. So, the French intensifies, I guess. Alright, map number 1 will be Warrior's Path. So, let's just show you the bans. I don't know what the hell happened there. My stinger just exploded, apparently. Yep, so, this is definitely potential for more French. Maybe them have potential counterplay strats available for the French. Game starts in 14 minutes. Okay, wonderful. So we have time to kill. Yes. I have no idea how to entertain you people for 14 minutes. Oh, let's go have a look at some of the replay renders. I think there's a couple more that we didn't see, so... Anyway, renders EU. What did we watch last? I think we did T-Rui versus Pumba. Yeah, let's have a look at T-Rui versus Pumba on, Sorry, my brain is just turned off. T-Rui versus Pumba on... Shatter. Let's have a look here. Minimap renders. Map renders, map renders. Where are you? There you are. TLD bringing stuff. I genuinely don't even know anymore. I don't know if we did this game already or what. Venezia, sorry, Napoli dives cap, explodes. 10 line, stuff. Mosso and Ragnar trading nearby. Ragnar dives face first and kills off an opposing DD. Some farming happens in middle of B. Des Moines trading plus Mosso farming. Napoli forcing to Narnia. Napoli being perma-zoned by Yu Yang spamming torpedoes at him. Does actually connect some, but whatever. Can't actually see his HP bar. Ragnar just decides to dive the cap, then they, like, run him down. The things in A1 get ran down, and then the Pumbaa just run out of ships. Understandable. Alright. Them versus Unwat on Warrior's Path. There's a Cerberus in my game. Venezia getting chunked over at A. Marso gets murderized trying to reset A. Stuff. Them just completely envelop Unwat, and yeah. Yeah. Not very much to say about that one. Tito versus Pumbaa on Land of Fire. How did this go? Let me guess, is there sleeping on the 10 line? Potentially, yes. Tito choosing to not anchor the B cap, and Discord choosing to not show me the rest of the replay. There we go. A very aggressive dive by Pumbaa. Into the B, into the double home cap. Do actually manage to take it. Like Le French. Marceau goes for the weirdest YOLO in history and somehow doesn't do it, but okay. Then everything tries focusing this Moscow, which heals all of the damage, and then, like, TW just comes around, and yeah. Moscow did die, at least they got that. Like, this giant Giga push here, just like, yeah, we're coming now. They actually managed to hold this flank for, like, forever as well. Sleeping just getting murderized here. Well, I think we've run out of replays now. Yeah, Rain vs. Moyai, Rain vs. Moyai. We watched those, didn't we? Yeah, we just watched that game. Okay. That's the end of the minimap renders, and now we just sit and wait. We sit and we wait for our game, which takes place in approximately 10 minutes. You guys have 10 minutes to think and do stuff, and I have to sit here for 10 minutes trying to be entertaining. Alright. I don't know what to tell you. How does one entertain myself for 10 minutes? I can't play a game because, a game will last longer than 10 minutes. I could play co-op, but I'm on a press account, so actually, I can't even play co-op. I can't even play a co-op game because these press accounts are locked. I can't actually, like, join a battle. So, we sit here and do things and suffer. We talk about the French. Actually, let's go have a look at the pick and ban rates. There we go. That's something to do. We'll have a look at the pick and ban rates. That's a time filler. That's something we can do. Alright, website. Interact. Statistics. Looking at the Europe region. Most banned map is Shatter. Least banned map is Hotspot? Weird. North's getting a surprising amount of bans, honestly. This is all stages. Map picks. Most commonly picked is Sleeping Giant? I suppose it is pretty even. Least picked map is Shatter. Map game count. Hotspot is by far and away the most played. Despite not being picked. I suppose that's probably just due to the qualifier format. Map spawn wins. Hotspot slightly favoring Alpha. Trap slightly favoring Alpha. Everything slightly favoring Alpha. I assume this is because Alpha is the top seeded team in most games in like the initial initial stage. So we'll go change this down. We'll change this. Map game duration. Well, let's have a look here. What's actually the longest average duration appears to be on Shatter. Yeah. Alright. Wait, is there no ship data? Oh, ships data is up here. Let's have a look. What's the most picked and banned ships? So, ship win rate. Forrest Sherman with a 70-odd% win rate. And Genan with an absolutely abysmal win rate. Okay? Buff Genan. Well, they did buff Genan. Hayate also apparently got picked. Most banned ships, Napoli, unsurprisingly, Kleber, Petro, Marseille. Where's Marceau on here? Marceau all the way down here, but Kleber all the way up there. Okay, understandable. Gdansk getting a fair few bans, Des Moines taking a fair few bans. Meanwhile, nobody's ever banned Cerberus. Ship picks. Most picked ship is Moskva. By a fucking large margin. Then we got, what's this one? That's Petro there, Gdansk is there. Colombo with a alarming amount of picks, actually. Daring. Ooh, God, this is the most picked cruiser by far and away in Moskva. Then we got Petro. Ship appearance rate. Napoli is at 89, no, 95% pickle ban. Moskva with 88. Petro with, stuff. Alright, let's change this to actually, like, the stages where people have actually managed to get through. Like, groups. Let's have a look at the group stage and see how different this is. Okay. Highest win rate in groups is Schlieffen, followed by Haragumo, Cerberus, Ohio, Minato. Most banned ships in groups is Brisbane, followed by Petro, Napoli, Kleber, Marseille, Des Moines, Gdansk, Marceau. Most picked ships, again, still Moskva, then Gdansk, then Colombo, then Petro. Ship appearances. Gdansk with a 97% pick ban rate, Petro with a 97% pick ban rate, Moskva 91, Brisbane 93. Let's go down to like let's have like a playoff pick rates. What? Can we do this properly, please? Okay, playoffs. Okay, apparently the only ship allowed, the only ship with a win rate in playoffs is Mosso. I guess the data isn't fully parsing for that. I guess this data might be slightly scuffed. Ship appearance pick rate. Brisbane will 100% pick ban. Des Moines 100% pick ban. Gdansk 100% pick ban. Kleber 100% pick ban. Marceau, Minato, Petro, and Ragnar all with 100% pick ban rates. Understandable. Understandable. How about the maps? Let's have a look at the map. Actually, let's have a look at the map win rates from groups. I'm actually more interested in this. See how it stands. Bravo being very, very favoured on Hotspot and Land of Fire and Sleeping Giant and North and Warrior's Path. Meanwhile, Trap is like, we don't really have enough data to pull any conclusions on this, but yeah. Let's have a look at playoff data, just because, I want to fill more time, and we're just going to click on things. Nothing exciting. Yeah, not enough data to actually pull any conclusions from this. But yeah. Well, that filled, like, a couple of minutes. We're just going to look at this Marceau ship win rate and be like, what the hell happened here? How did the data just, yes. Actually, you can have a look at a team's individual pick. I don't know, let's, Europe. Rain. Well, this doesn't tell us anything, does it? Rain's most banned ships. Gearing, Haragumo, Gdansk, Brisbane, Des Moines, Minato, Kleber, Worcester, and Yuyan. Rain's ship picks, generally focusing around DDs. We got what? Ragnar, Kleber, heavily. Petro and Moskva, Daring, Colombo. Let's have a look at them. So they've been running. Heavily banning Petro, heavily banning Napoli, heavily banning Des Moines, and then just blowing the other one. Very commonly picking Moskva, Ragnar, Marseille, Kleber, Haragumo. Also a big fan of Laria, apparently. I think they're the only team that's really running Laria. Well, the only remaining team that's running Laria. Well, that was interesting anyway. We killed some time. We killed some time. Our game should be starting in 3 minutes. Wonderful. That was a great use of 10 minutes of my time. I filled time. Perfect. West of 5, Warrior's Path into North, into Trap, and then potentially Hotspot and Land of Fire if we go to those games. Banned maps were Sleeping Giant and Shatter. As I put my screen face literally at the monitor to try to see that. Ship bans. Des Moines, Minotaur, Brisbane, Worcester, banned by Rain. Once again, Petro, Stalingrad, Moskva, Des Moines, banned by them. So, you know, double Des Moines bans. Every single ship on this ban list is a cruiser with a radar. The French DDs are allowed, though. So is Ragnar, so is Gdansk. So... yeah? It should be a very good series. I'm actually looking forward to this a lot. Alright, players are offloading in the training room. 8 out of 9 in place for them. We have Bogdan, Lasga, we got Deepest Dungeon, Dino Gaming, Eobard Thorn, Fairy, Max45890, MixF11, No Name Lord, and Takbia. Meanwhile, Rain gonna have all 9 of their players in the room too. We got Amazing, AI gonna Dastat, Entaro, Ganglarang, John the Ruthless, Luca, Malamu, The Real Ship Shady, and The Sheep. The game will start on the hour. Or 5 minutes past for you guys, because, you know, 5-minute delay and stuff. So we're going to be starting in approximately 1 minute. Green team for the first game will be them. And I don't know why. Like, I would genuinely like to know. Hang on, let me just pull up this, like, let me just pull up the map pool. Can somebody please explain to me why Shatter and Warrior's Path have inverted fucking, like, red and green spawns? Like, it makes zero sense to me. Why? How? How does this happen? It's actually triggering me. Anyway, we are dropping, so getting ready for game number 1 of our best of 5 semi-final between Rain and them. As we wait for the game to load eternally. Because, you know, World of Warships. Alright, here we are in game number 1. Green team in the northern spawn is them, running Kremlin, Colombo, Marseille, Napoli, Shimakaze, Kleber. Meanwhile, for the red team in the southern spawn, Rain going to be running Bungo, Cristoforo, Colombo, Colbert, Napoli, Gearing, Daring, Kleber, Gdansk. I want to have a look at this Colbert. It's John the Ruthless and a Colbert. Okay. Some spice has happened, apparently. Alright, let's have a look at them first. Napoli going to go range mod for the improved dispersion at medium ranges. This Napoli is going to be also range mod. Marseille is going to be reload, RPF, demolition expert. This one's top grade gunner. Range mod on this Napoli too. That's very heavily no secondaries. Kleber running the legendary module. Shimakaze running the legendary module. We got Colombo running the legendary module. And then Kremlin here going to be not running the legendary module because that's cursed. Meanwhile, for Rain, let's have a look at their builds. Gearing, Real Ship Shady, Legendary Module, RPF, Torpedo Reload, not taking Superintendent, not taking Swift and Silence either. We've got Gdansk for Amazing, going to be taking AFT, plus, you know, Superintendent, and go Fire Alert. Gdansk for Gang, going to be running AFT, Superintendent, and Consumable Cooldown. Daring for Entaro, RPF, and relatively standard stuff. Kleber of Sheep is not running the Legendary Module anymore, apparently. Sheep, no, hang on, I was looking at... What was I looking at? No, Colbert, he is still running the Legendary Module plus Swift and Silence. Colbert, John the Ruthless, going to be taking Heavy HE, Demolition Expert, Concealment. Not going to be going full church, unfortunately. Bungo for AI, going to Dastat. This build. It's you know, it's Dastat. Malamu, Colombo, Legendary Module. I think that's pretty much everyone, right? Have I missed anyone? I've probably missed somebody. Alright, anyway. Initial deployments. So, green team's ending over to the A-cap. We have Colbert going for a very aggressive route. We've got Napoli who are going to be, like, probably doing a double sort of push here. Marseille is going to be joining them somewhere in this general region too, plus Colombo. Then Kremlin going to be looking for this gap and then eventually making his way down. Napoli, Marseille going to be out wide, probably kiting since they have Shimmer with them. Red team, Gdansk and Daring dive the A cap, sorry, the B cap. We'll take that straight away. Then we'll split off. One will go that way, one will go that way, and then either just pair off their respective caps. Gdansk gearing. Gdansk is gonna go as the front line. He's gonna go pop radar. We're gonna have Gearing smoking up a Colbert here. Bungo's probably gonna hover this kind of region, looking for shots in this direction, this direction, this dimension, depending on what appears. Colbert going for the fast cap, and then trying to get out. And then Napoli and Colombo are just going to rain down hell upon anything in this region. Colombo's probably going to hover here so he can counter any pushes down there too. B cap was taken by rain earlier, was just to send a double DV there, and they will split off and go in their respective directions. Roll you off. Rain with the early point lead due to that B cap being taken so early. Colbert did not go for the contested C, probably not worth it since he knows there's a shimmer incoming. Radar comes out from the Gdanskers, find the Colbert from them. Trading will open up, Napoli will open up, Marseille and Napoli also going to be opening up behind that. Colombo not taking a shot. Gdansk pops his smoke. Colbert will get dark for that. Here comes the Colombo salvo. No connection. Colbert for John. Might be able to use this Gdansk smoke. And then we'll have the Gearing smoke as a follow-up. But honestly, Colbert doesn't really enjoy fighting Napoli. Deepest dungeon in the Kremlin is taking up a standard Moskva/Stalingrad position here. Colbert of Sheep did manage to take that cap with a leg mod. Obviously no radar control to block that. It's all gone quiet. Marseille Ferry is spotted. Colombo of Malamu is going to be looking at thinking, nom 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 nom. Gearing resmoke for the Colbert, going up the one line. Radar comes out from the Gdansk gang, spots the Shimakaze of Takbia. Won't be able to get the resets. In theory. Yeah, it does get the resets. Colombo salvo coming in too. Gang actually taking the worst of that trade. Takbia managed to get a successful dodge. The torpedoes do connect with Takbia though, so trade successful for Rain. Meanwhile, over at the one line here, everything's about to get really messy. Double Napoli and Marseille deciding to turn away from John the Ruthless's Colbert. John going to be having all the fun in the world clicking on this Marseille though. Oh, you know, like dreaming about those permafires in the 60 seconds they last. Second Napoli smoke goes up. Continuing the chain, they've decided that discretion is the better part of valor. They are going to switch the focus to the Bungo temporarily. That's going to allow them, Colbert, to take that cap. They might have the Colombo overextended slightly though. Gdansk is going to start opening up on that. Colombo pops a smoke. He's probably going to go for a turn out, but he needs to be very careful on this. Meanwhile, the Marseille Ferry is being completely farmed. Sat there with Napoli secondaries raining down on him. And also torpedoes from the Sheep's Colbert. And just generally suffering, honestly. Generally suffering. Lugo's taking a bit of damage in return, but nothing that he can't take. Here comes all of those Colbert torps. Oh, apparently they all expire. But Napoli secondary still raining down on him. Colbert still spotting him. and a Colombo to, you know, finish them off with the reverses. There is some Kremlin salvos coming in towards the Napoli, but, you know, it's a Napoli. It refuses to die. There are some torpedoes, though. Those might actually hurt it. Turns out those torpedoes do, in fact, tickle. Marseille still being farmed to death. The Napoli, Marseille in the background have all retreated. Colombo managed to get out without taking too much damage. Ferry is alive for now. Hasn't managed to get yourself behind the rock. More smoking. Gdansk gonna get the smoke down for John Russell's Colbert, who's gonna start farming the Colombo now. Berry still being farmed as Marseille. Two caps to one in favor of them currently, though. So there will be a recontest needed by Rain or a kill at some point. Ferry potentially will be that kill. Yang and his Gdansk has found a nice little angle to get onto Ferry. Ferry is dark for now, though. Napoli of Eobard is kind of being secondaried by Lucas, sorry. Yang's radar will be finding both the Shimakaze and the Marseille. Colombo salvo coming in. Not sure which one he's going for, though. Attack Pier took a bit of damage. Deepest Dungeon still manning that cap, though. Making it kind of painful to push into. Colbert kind of suffering right now, not having anything to farm, but he's just being double perma-smoked. It's like, honestly, like... they find the Colombo again. In fact, there's a wall of torpedoes coming from... Torpedoes in the background heading towards Sheep. Shima Napoli smoke combo over there. But all the focus is definitely on the Colombo right now. And these, like, perma-smoked Colbert. Yeah, Colombo kind of suffering at the hands of Bungo plus Colbert. Radar out from the Gdansk finds Napoli plus Kleber. No Name Lord is, like, deep. Does have a smoke available. And is being turbo-focused. He's probably going to pop that smoke soon, but whether he turns out across these torpedoes is, oh dear. If he turns back in, he's dead. Takes one. Takes two. Blind fire coming in. There's no re-radar available, but there's also no DCP. Is he on a double perma-flood, honestly? I think he's dead. Focus has switched to the Marseille behind him as well. What the heck is happening with this? Dino has gone for an adventure. I cannot believe No Name Lord does die. And Taro is about to hydro the Napoli. Where's this Napoli's plane at? This is active, but where is it? I guess it was shut down. Them's Colbert is being spotted by a gearing and shot at. Colbert is getting a resmoke again. Marseille got a salvo out, but didn't really do much. Colombo salvo 2. Yeah. Marseille died. What? There are things happening here. And Taro is YOLOing out Napoli. and getting secondary to death. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he's dead. Is Taro going to go down in return? Colombo salvos do not connect. Secondary's going flying towards him. Kleber did not open up. Colombo does manage to clap him and blind and foot in the smoke. Meanwhile, over here, there's Napoli about to die of earbot. There's sheep in his face. He did get the torps off. Are they going to connect with sheep, or is he too fast? One connects. It's the kill onto the shimmer. Well, that was the gang getting the kill on the shimmer. Those torps should not connect. This has got very messy. But yes, that will be really taking that with a bunch of weird things happening in that game. Like the daring YOLO and the just yes. Okay, Rain taking game number 1 of the best of 5. My brain hurts. Of course, that was only game 1 of the best of 5. There are potentially 4 more games available. There will be at least 2 more, because that's how a best of 5 works. If you don't know how a best of 5 works, it's the first person to win 3 games wins it. I'm assuming you already knew that. If you didn't, I'd be very confused. Right, so let's have a look. Next map will be North. Let's get everybody ready to go. Let's also go find out what the result of the previous game from AAO vs TWA was. I'll just pull up on the website. Maps. No, I don't want to go statistics. I want to go Europe. Let's have a look at matches. TWA are now up 2-0 after the Warriors Path game. Sorry for the spoilers, I guess, but, you know, it's a tournament. Who cares? Once again, a reminder of the bans for the series. Rain have banned Des Moines, Minotaur, Brisbane, and Worcester. Them have banned Petro, Stalingrad, Moskva, and also Des Moines. So, you know, fuck radar cruisers, apparently. Not many radar cruisers remaining. What we got, like, Plymouth, and, Salem, and, San Martin. Plymouth, Salem, San Martin, the only ones I can think of off the top of my head, though. There might be another one that's just, like, escaped my memory entirely. Maybe we should give Goliath radar. Or, better idea. Let's give radar, like, let's give Gibraltar radar in the smoke slot. Just for the giga spice of one-tapping a DD. Because, you know, that feels good, doesn't it? Have you ever Gibraltar a DD before? It feels really good. And your smoke firing is awful anyway, so... Let's just give Gibraltar access to radar. What could possibly go wrong? It might actually stop being shit. Alright, waiting for the players to get back in the room, ready to go on north. With our 5-cap layout. And probably a lot of DD. I have like French DDs, maybe, potentially. There's no static cruisers though. I do have the minimap render available for AAO versus TWA game, so let's that game 1 or game 2 though? That's game 2. Let's have a quick look at it. Let's have a look. Minimap render, where are you? No, map render. Let's have a look. Alright, taking place on Warriors Path. Alvaro de Bazan with an aggressive position early. They radar out the Ragnar with the Minotaur. Gets focused kind of slightly, but he's, you know, sits behind his rock. Focus fire comes out the Minotaur. 10 line, big push with a faked smoke from the Haragumo. Interesting. The Demonic got separated from him, meaning TV will take that. Haragumo and Demonic holding A. Well, actually, no, Haragumo dies at A for AO, and just the Demonic dies too. Demonic regroups the Haragumo from the fake after the fake smoke. I wanna have a look back at this. Like, was this always a plan for the snakes? But yeah, it was always a plan for the fake smoke because Demonic's parked here. When did the Demonic start firing? Haragumo drops the smoke. They call it, then the Demonic did get spotted there, but yeah. Metal almost dies again, gets rehealed. AO lose the Demonic and Haragumo over there. Bungo's getting focused and chased down by Demonic Haragumo. That's my fire alarm. I'm gonna mute my microphone. My ears hurt. Right, where's my headphones gone? Anyway, we're dropped into the second game there. Hang on, who's on which team? Rain or green? Right, well, let's have a look here. Right, green team for this game will be Rain in the northern spawn. We're gonna go Ohio, Schlief and Salem, Marseille, Napoli, Daring, Ragnar. Red team, southern spawn, them, Kremlin, Colombo, Marseille, Napoli, Guden, Luke, Kleberg, Dansk. Let's go take a look at some builds really quickly. You know, north. Got Gangs, Ragnar, EFT, we got Ragnar here for Antoro, AFT, you know, that's kind of standard stuff. Salem here, John the Ruthless, gonna be running Radar. Oof. Sorry about that, like, fire alarm, you guys, you know? That's, yes, that, Right. Alright, so the builds, let's go look at the deployments already. So, Gdansk's gonna go, blah, 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 take that, Napoli's gonna back him up. Then we have, like, this blob of death going this way. And there's a Kleber going for a fast cap. Meanwhile, green, Ragnar, cap. Ragnar, cap. Salem, sits here. Napoli, follows this Ragnar. Ohio, goes on an adventure. Potentially down here. Salem, going to be manning this island and just suffering while getting farmed. Daring, Marseille, and Schlieffen going to be working their way down here. That's the general overview of the strats. Well, Clever going for the fast cap in here. Not diving that island like we normally see. But there will be a Daring, Marseille, and Schlieffen to reset him now. So, at least to force the early radar from Salem. Which means they know his position. Kleber's Kleber's gonna get reset here. There's too many shells. Yeah, he gets clipped. Die. Daring Sheep just able to open water gunboat for free there as well too. Alright, C cap has been taken by Rain. A cap, home cap will be taken by Gang as well. Gdansk will be taking the B cap, attack beer over there. All quiet on the Western Front. John the Ruthless gets spotted. And now, everything shoots at him. And by everything, I mean a Colombo and a Marseille. And a Glue... Does Glue have airstrike range on this? Yeah, potentially, yes. Glue does have airstrike range on this. And we've seen before what Glue airstrikes can do to Asylum. Radar's coming out over from the Gdansk, doesn't find anything. Ohio salvo looking towards the Marseille and Colombo, and a return salvo from the Cacumbo. Oop. Oop. Marseille of Lucar has managed to lodge himself into the Sea-Cap Contest Island. He's going nowhere for a while. Twitch chat catching up with the fire alarm. Right, contest is in place. We have two Marseille. Oh, hang on. There's a walk happening. We have a walk. We have Kremlin, Marseille, Kleber walking. Men are walking. And here comes a wall of torps into the walk. Meanwhile, Gdansk and Ragnar trading in the background a bit. Marseille of No Name Lord has found Salem. So that's probably going to be a ram. Well, let's try and keep this all in shot at the same time. Torpedo flooding that area. See, this Salem is going to have beautiful angles on the Marseille as he goes for this ram. There's also, you know, like an Ohio in his face. I don't think he actually survives to get the ram. It's not. Alright, what's happening over here? Yes. Lucar is removed from the game. Kremlin does have a mild, cheap, daring torpedo issue, though. Yeah. And daring actually has a big Kremlin issue, though. So, swings and roundabouts, really. Colombo is being farmed by Salem plus Ohio plus, you know, Ragnar over here. Daring actually gets Dark. Deep Dungeon not able to continue the chase. Ohio kills the Cacumbo off. Schlieffen Secondary is going to be raining down the Kleber here. Some stuff's happening in the background too. Darren gets another smoke up. Schlieffen Secondary is no longer going to be running on the Kleber. They will be farming the Kremlin a bit though. Glue airstrikes coming towards the Ohio. Marseille is kiting to Narnia. Airboard. I just wanted to close that. I didn't want to turn the camera. Kleber's going to about to pop out of this daring smoke screen, and then Sheep might be in trouble. I assume the Schlieffen Secondary is going to instant switch focus. Yeah. Sheep gets spotted. Insta DCP. The bear of them is just suffering at the hands of the Cleveland secondaries, which aren't even rendering anymore. Deepest dungeon, the scramble's gonna go down. Sheep salvo, like the salvo towards sheep does not connect. That's gonna put Rain at a massive point advantage with 2 caps taking to 1. And honestly, I don't really see any players available for them. They've lost far too many ships, far too many hit points, and the Marseille is getting absolutely pulverized by everything now as well. Glue, desperation play. Attack via desperation play. Just nothing's going to work out for them here. Ramming. We love ramming mechanics. We absolutely love ramming mechanics. Oh, it is floating out, though. Dino dies. Well, we get to DCP and a heal off. This leaves, what, these 3 ships? These 3 ships. I mean, I think it's over. It's pretty much over. Airbard gonna die at some point soon, right? Right? "13 seconds left on the clock. Marseille being focused by everything to try and expedite the process. That'll be map number 2. Going to rain. As I try to recover from the fire alarm that happened earlier. So, yeah. Well, this is a best of 5 series. There is always potential for them reverse sweep. Remember, them have played Rain several times in this tournament so far. Let me go pull up the details and have a look at what they previously were. Info website, browser, interact. All regions. No, not no. Europe. Matches. Stages. Reset. Right. We're looking for a Rain. Yeah, them went 2-0 against Rain in the qualifiers, in qualifier group stage 2. So them definitely have potential to take games off Rain. It's just like look like Rain are ahead on the day. So there's definitely potential for them comeback. Them have demonstrated that they are able to fight against Rain in the past. Next map will be Trap, though. Reminder of our series bans. Rain have banned Des Moines, Minotaur, Brisbane, and Worcester. Them have banned Petropavlovsk, Stalingrad, Moscow, and Des Moines. And, you know, you can do that information what you want, but fuck radar cruisers in general. So there's definitely potential for the standard Marceau kite at A. Definitely some wolf. We did see Rain earlier on doing Wolfpack tactics on this map, doing a very, very aggressive dive across the sea cap from Southern Spawn and just completely zoning them out with a leg mod +4. I have a sneeze building. I'm going to mute my microphone. The sneeze did not, in fact, happen. Now I'm just, you know, wishing I sneezed. Yeah, it was what it is. Should we have a look at the latest minimap render? Well, we don't have the AO versus TWA third render yet, so that game must still be in progress. Let's have a look, see if I've got a result in. No, we are still playing Hotspot, okay. Well, getting ready for our game 3 anyway. 9 out of 9 players in for rain. 9 out of 9 in for them. Just waiting on the last 2 players riding up. Malamu and Bogdan. All from each team. Are we about to see a return of the French? More importantly, do them have a counter strat available for the lack of French? All 9 players are ready on both teams. Getting ready for the drop of our final game. Alright, so here we go. Ready to go with our... Yes. 2-0 currently rain up against them. And game number 3. Tier on trap. My brain hurts. I didn't check which team was which. Alright, green team here in the northern spawn will be rain on trap, and they're going to be running Ohio, Schlieffen, Colbert, Napoli, Shimakaze, Haragumo, Z42, Marceau, Gdansk. New strat, who dis? Meanwhile, red team, southern spawn, them going to be running Kremlin, Colombo, Marseille, Napoli, Guden, Lou, Colbert, Gdansk, Ragnar. It's a 5DD com, Z42 being picked over Z52, which has always been a debate people have been having, plus the Colbert for John the Ruthless returns. Let's go over with some builds. So starting with the green team, we have for the Gdansk, Ventaro, standard build. We got behind that Shimakaze, Legmod, Swift and Silence, RPF. We got Marceau here for Gang, going to be earning Fearless, RPF, no AFT. We've got Z42 for Amazing, going to be running RPF, Adrenaline Rush, Hydro Mod. We got Haragumo here for Real Ships Lady, running the Legendary Module, AFT and BFT, no Superintendent, no RPF. Colbert of John the Ruthless is going to be changing up his build, actually. He's going to be running Superintendent, no Survivability X. Hang on. I was looking at the Napoli there, wasn't I? Alright. Concealment, Heavy HE, Demolition Expert, Superintendent, Last Stand, Income Firelet. Meanwhile, the Napoli here, no Superintendent, Adrenaline Rush plus secondaries slots 6 and 3. We got the Schlieffen here for Dastat, standard build. We got the Ohio behind that. Malamu taking increased secondary range plus, you know, plotting room and stuff. Secondaries in slot 3 because you don't have access to dispersion room in that because, you know, American BB. Meanwhile, red team builds we have for the Ragnar here, RPF, no Adrenaline Rush. You got Gdansk attack via RPF, no AFT. Flibert, Swift and Silence, Leg Mod, RPF for Mika. Marseille, running Top Gear Gunner. Range mod Napoli's once again, plus the secondary skills at least. Then we have relatively standard looking Marseille, Colombo with a legendary module as expected, and the glue is also in the leg mod plus airstrike mod plus the improved airstrike cooldown in that slot. Nice, so initial deployments. Oh, at the air cap, we're going to be sending Shimakaze deep, looking for spotting. Then we're going to have Colbert Haragumo as a smokescreen combo, just like dashed around here somewhere, maybe looking for over there. Gdansk is going to be in radar position to look for whatever is here. He's going to be able to smoke up. Z42 is going to be able to hydrolock this entire cap. This Ragnar is going to be zoned out entirely. Ohio, just looking for shots on anything that crosses here, and then can potentially switch focus there. We have Schlief and Napoli who go wee all the way around. Marceau going to take this and then look to see what he can do around there, and then potentially come back up. Red team. We have Kleber looking for deep spots, but he's going to be running into a Shima. There's going to be a Gdansk follow-up behind that, though. And then we've got Marseille, and Napoli, who are going to hope to force their way into this Colbert Aragumo before they get farmed out. Colombo currently spotted, looking for shots onto whatever's making the crossing, but there will not be deep enough spot by the look of it. Ragnar is going to try and reverse in, but he's going to be zoned out by Z42, as we mentioned earlier. Glue and Kremlin are going to do something around here. They can't really push this, but it's a Kremlin, so you have to try. And then Glue's going to look to sit in support of this, but ew, not really looking... I mean, they might be able to, like, airstrike the crap out of the Schlieffen. Alright, anyway, Colombo taking a bit of damage. This is Z42 shooting at him. Gdansk spotting him. Kleber is spotted. The Gdansk gets the radar out. Nobody really has salvos for this. Well, there should be like the Marseille and Napoli did not announce their presence there. The Marseille is both engine boosting, Napoli taking a slightly narrower route. Z42 is not activated as Hydra yet because he doesn't need to, because the cap has not been contested, so he just sits there, holds weight. He's busy securing points. BC is taken currently by Rain, so they're ticking. Nice little cross. No, it's not crossed. Well, Kremlin's going to be able to take his home cap at least. Well, the march is still encroaching anyway. Let's not say Hydro ending. Wait, it's not ending, I'm just dumb. Colbert smoke is up from the Haragumo, and there will be a Shimakaze and a Gdansk re-smoke available. How hard can they push this Colbert is the question. Well, here comes the Colbert farming. He has seen the Napoli. The Marseilles are going to get themselves spotted too, so now this entire push is announced, and the Colbert is going to be like, I can farm. Radar comes out from the Gdansk attack. Yeah, does spot the Colbert of John Reluthus very briefly, but the switches focus. The sheep is going to be the target of everything. And they've got a fair chunk on him. The Colbert is now going to be suffering at the hands of a Colbert, because, ouch, Colbert hurts. Sheep gets dark from the smoke. Colbert is not dark. Colbert is actually locked in Gdansk radar. Schlief and Napoli are making their way around towards the Kremlin. Marceau is rotated off. He's going to be working his way towards the B cap, joining the Z52. Ragnar is just sitting there, unsure what to do right now. Sherman goes very low, down to 2,500. Kleber down to 4,500. Some mild torpedo issues here for Sheep. Well, actually, Sheep's bigger issue is the fact he's currently caught in a radar from the Gdansk. So Sheep's going to go down here, almost certainly. You have like 5 ships about to shoot at them. Yeah, these Sheep's getting removed from the map. Colbert and Haragumo are going to be running away right now. And honestly, they need to get out of there fast. Neither of these smokes are available, so the Colbert might get ran down by the double Marseille, sorry. But here comes the Napoli and Schlieffen push that we were talking about. That's going to be marching around on that Kremlin relatively soonish. We'll keep an eye on the background to see if see what happens with these. A cap will be taken by them eventually. Ragnar has parked himself in B. Hydra comes down from the Z42. Will be not spotting him, actually. Marceau of Gang is going to be joining in, so they have this nice little fork. Napoli sleeping one way, Marceau the other. Should be able to pincer that Kremlin with torpedo rushes anyway. They did not, in fact, catch the Colbert on the kite. But now, Rain are going to be holding both home caps in exchange for them taking the Alpha cap. Decent chunk out the Marceau from the Kremlin, who loaded the painful ammo. Lucar and Dastat going to be getting this pincer going. Some trading back and forth. The Colbert has resmoked, so he is going to be working his way through everything over there. That Colbert is caught in Gdansk radar again. I don't want to lose that shot, but okay. Colbert gets dark again. Right, let's go watch that pincer. Glue's not going to be able to do much after this either. Like, Glue's going to suffer. Colbert farming still. Ohio salve went in the broadside of the Kremlin. Bouncing, you know. Kremlin's making a play for the Napoli, I guess. Take top for it. Glue suffering, like. Radar comes out from Gdansk, spots the Colbert and opposing Gdansk once again. Briefly. Counter radar from the Gdansk. Spots the Colbert once again, along with the other Gdansk. Marceau goes for the YOLO. Kremlin sticks a salvo into his face. Torpedo's going to connect. Also survives. Trading over here. Colbert being blind fired. Still being blind fired. DCP goes up. Haragumo desperately looking for this. Not going to be finding him. Glue suffering. Haragumo, real ship Shady, going to be the focus of the eye of the Napoli Gdansk Marseille, and they're also getting very close to this Colbert, who's running out of room to kite. Glue goes down as expected. That's putting Rain up by 430 points, but this might be about to change as the Colbert is running out of room. They're still trying to blind fire out that Colbert? No, they're switching to the Marseille. Haragumo spotted again. Colbert spotted. Everything's going to be on him. Although Takbir is caught in a Hydra right now, but I don't think he matters. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Takbir does take a bit of damage for that, but it's not going to be enough to matter. That's going to mean Gdansk, Haragumo are going to be continuing kiting. Z42 is now able to find a nice little farming position on the Marseille that's encroaching upon him. There's also a high in that cap. But honestly, there's no way to recontest everything. There's 2 minutes on the clock, and I'm not sure what kills are even available for Rain. They're going to switch focus to the Ohio, but that's going to be a long time to kill. Especially, like, the fact he has, like, heals available and stuff. The DD chase is getting nowhere for them. Marseille is being focused by everything. Very. Ragnar radar comes out, finds the Z42, but nobody has shots. Them's Gdansk died. He got, caught in that radar and suffered. Yeah, Malamu also not dying very rapidly, and like that's their entire focus right now. They do spot the Haragumo on the way out, but no, it's just not looking good for them. 6 seconds left on the clock, and they're not going to find anything, and that'll be Rain taking this series 3-0. Unless something happens right now, which didn't. Congratulations to Rain advancing to the grand finals of the EU stage anyway. They'll be facing against, I think we have a confirmation from the other series. Let's go double check everything. Let's go check on the website, see if we can find out if we got a result from the other game. Interact. Matches. Oh, sign-ups matches. Select stage, playoffs. We do indeed have a final result from TLUA versus Rain. TLUA won 3-0, taking the first 3 maps, so that was, you know, Steven Giant, Warriors Path, and Hotspot, which means that our final tomorrow will be taking place between TWA and Rain, and our third place game will be taking place between AAO and them. So, yeah, that's